Episode of OTR on the Rise Championship Wrestling. We are gonna jump right into it right away. It's Vincent Michael versus Brian Owens. These two are the top young stars here in OTR. We are about to see one of the best showouts for up and coming talent here in OTR. Let's send it to the ringside for the proper introductions.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 208 pounds, the Assassin, Vincent Michaels.
The Assassin, Vincent Michaels, is a prize fighter who's transferred over into the realm of professional wrestling. Vincent Michaels could be the next big thing here in professional wrestling in general, but here in OTR, will he be able to take on his opponents and decimate them, or will he be put in his place knowing that this is a completely new realm? He has a tough opponent.
Weighing in at 150 pounds, the one, Brian Owens.
Like I was saying, Brian Owens is a tough competitor, and for Vincent Michaels to have a one-on-one match with this kid, we are about to see some lights out performance here, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to see a lights out performance between these two. We can only show excitement. The crowd's excited. We saw this kid last time earn a shot to climb a ladder to bring down the briefcase. Same with Vincent Michaels. We haven't seen him since the pay-per-view, but they are back. They wanted some action, and here they are tonight facing off against each other. We will find out how this will go, how this will play out in just a few short moments. Vincent Michaels looks ready. Brian Owens telling him to bring it on. The referee sets it off, and here we go. Ooh, a clubbing shot to the face and right into a suplex. Brian Owens stunned, and a running punch. Nothing fancy there. Brian Owens creating some space. He needs to use his speed against Vincent Michaels. Goes for a couple of strikes and then a headbutt. Vincent Michaels is down. And even though he is of small stature, Brian Owens is able to use his strength to lift him up off the ground. But there you go, a quick leg sweep there, Russian leg sweep. Vincent Michaels showing that he has studied professional wrestling as well. Oh, and hanging him over the top rope. That is something that you don't see in prize fighting anywhere. But Vincent Michaels taking advantage of the new rules. Oh, he's got him up. And it's a bear hug. He's squeezing on tight, but again, the prize fighter, Michaels, is going ahead and fighting out with those elbows. Skilled with elbows, mind you. Throws him against the rope. Quick drop down, showing some agility there. Leapfrog and a belly-to-belly toss. Brian Owens with a quick kick and then a quick pinfall. It's a count of one. You don't see that often in a match like this, but here we are, and here we have it. Irish whip to the ropes and a big spine buster by Brian Owens. Brian Owens is taking off right now. Stomp to the back. charge and a shoulder block. And a big splash. Using his body as a weapon as much as he possibly can. Brian Owens is taken to the top turnbuckle. Dives off with a shoulder tackle straight to the floor. Vincent Michaels is in trouble. Keeping the pressure on, but Vincent Michaels back to his feet, showing that resiliency of his. Bringing Owens back to the ring, and no, Owens is fighting back, creating that space. Can we see some more action outside? No, he sends it right back into the ring. Brian Owens gaining his composure. But Michaels goes ahead and takes advantage with a Luthez press and some strikes there, keeping him down on the ground with that elbow drop. When you're on the floor against Michaels, you need to be careful. He knows how to ground and pound. Oh my goodness, look at the strength of Owens just dumping Michaels down to the floor. And Michaels gets up with a combination kick to the gut and another shot to the face. Those are some heavy hands. Michaels says he wants to end this in the ring, tells Owens to get back in here. The ref warning Owens. Got him up on the shoulders, going for something big. No. Oh, what a shot. What a right hand, but Owens shakes it off with a jawbreaker, but I don't know how much he's recovered. What do we have here? No way. Oh my goodness, reverse Alabama slam, goes for a cover. This could do it. And it's only a 1 count. Michael's showing that he is a tough competitor. Another one of those splashes. Oh, little camera. Oh, there we go. Oh no, there we go. Oh man, I missed the action a little bit. We're having some technical difficulties with our cameraman. Oh, he went for a German. No. Oh, a kick to the side of the head. That was impressive. And Owens kicks out. What a shot. Oh, we thought he was leaving his feet, but a quick slap down in the corner. The crowd is enjoying what they're seeing as we hear them chant, "Fight forever." Oh, and a big power bomb there. Michaels could be in trouble. Owens setting up for something big. Kick to the gut. Spin around, up and down. This could be it right here. And no! Owens just hit Michaels with his best shot, and Michaels was able to kick out. What an absolute war we're seeing right now. And this is only the opening match of OTR's episode tonight. The back and forth that we've seen in this match. There goes that deadlift power slam, dumping him. No, it's a full running power slam down to the floor. Owens is in control. Michaels fighting back though. So far, currently on the worst of the exchange right now. Michaels going for something here. Oh, and just wearing down the leg of Owens. Combinations of jabs and strikes, and there goes that swift hook, bringing his MMA skills into the match now. Irish whip into the ropes. Owens with a drop down, leapfrog, And a back elbow. Michaels is down. Again, there goes that deadlifting. Oh my goodness, switched it up to a dominator. This kid is impressive. This could be it, and there it is. You cannot fault Vincent Michaels for not being able to kick out of that. Brian Owens is absolutely... This kid is absolutely incredible. What a showing we have here tonight. We have to set something up for this kid. This kid put on an amazing show. What a match. Well, we're going to jump right into the second match of the night. The second match of the night is Eddie Orton versus the King of Smoke himself, Dre Kwan. Let's head down to ringside for our official announcements as we introduce the competitors to the OTR arena.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Having a little technical difficulties. Be a moment. Bear with me, bear with me. You know what? If the camera's acting up, it's acting up.
Making his way to the ring from Pennsylvania, weighing in at 225 pounds, Eddie Orton.
Eddie Orton is someone you need to look out for because he could be very scrappy at times. He is not looking to be anything fancy, no fantastical gear. He just wants to fight. That is something we appreciate about Eddie Orton. Looking forward to watching this match. These two have a history outside of OTR, but we are about to make history for the first time as they cross paths here for the first time in OTR, if I'm not mistaken. I'm being passed some notes here.
And his opponent from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 228 pounds, Andre Black.
And as I stated, Eddie Orton, this is his first match against Dre Kwan. So we will see what will happen here tonight. Who will get the better of the two? Dre Kwan currently in the OTR United States Championship race. He has a upcoming triple threat match with DTG and YL Cruz. So if Eddie Orton's able to beat one of the #1 contenders for the US title, what would that mean for the division? Here we go, bell sounds. As a matter of fact, this is Eddie Orton's official debut on an OTR episode. Official. He's shown up before prior to the show debuting in some qualification matches to determine who our champions were gonna be. But this is Eddie Orton's first ever match in OTR. Scanning my notes again just to make sure I'm not oh no, so this is definitely his first singles match in OTR. He has a tag team match underneath his belt, but this is his first singles match. Oh, and dropping him on the side. Dropping him on the side of the apron there. These two trying to fight outside the ring. A back body drop there. Oh, and that was an interesting maneuver done by Draquan. Just rolling on the floor, sweeping the legs out from underneath Orton. Couple of stomps there. Draquan keeping Eddie down on the mat. This is incredible action we're seeing, and oh, reverses that, rolls through for a schoolboy pin, or a victory roll, I should say. And kicks out immediately. Draquan, ooh, gut buster gorilla press there. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the boys are at it again. Back and forth, here we go. Draquan with the upper hand so far. A stiff chop. Eddie evening out the odds. Back and forth shots. Here we have it. Who's going to come out on top here? It looks like it's going to be Draquan. But Eddie's not quitting. Eddie's blocking. Strikes again. Oh, they're at it. Here we go. Knuckle up, and here the fight goes. Back and forth. Who got the better of the exchange there? It looks like it was pretty even there, but oh, with a reverse DDT drop. Here we go. Goes for the cover. And Eddie's able to kick out. Incredible action. A combination of clotheslines with that face buster there. And Eddie Tope over the top rope. Amazing dive there. And Dre's just putting on one hell of a performance. Keeping him down on the ground. Draquan not letting up at all. Oh, diving off the top rope. Point of the elbow to the low back. And this could be it right here. Targeting that lower back. Hits the sharpshooter. And will Eddie tap out? He's struggling, and he does. I don't blame him. That was a hard shot to the back there.
Here is your winner, Andre Black.
Andre Draquan. He has made it. Proving that he deserves this title shot that's coming up. See a little bruising around his eye there. Means Eddie's no slouch. But we're rolling right into the next matchup. The next matchup is Vinny V versus Kai Ironside. These two were talking some trash to each other over on the OTR Twitterverse. So we are about to see whether or not someone's going to get the better of the other.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Evansville, Indiana, weighing in at 200 pounds, the one, Vincent V.
Vinny V is definitely somebody you need to watch out for. He brings excitement to the ring. He brings speed, power, technical prowess. This man has it all. But lately he has been on a losing streak, and he's looking to turn it around by defeating one of our newcomers here in OTR, and that's Kai Ironside. All it takes is a simple 3 count. That's all it takes. The count of 3 is all that can stop a man from starting a winning streak. Will Kai be the man to stop Vinny in reclaiming his momentum? We'll find out soon enough.
And his opponent, representing the Triangle of Terror, from the Netherlands, weighing in at 265 pounds, Kaiva Iron C.
And there he is, our resident Viking, Kai Ironside. Entering the arena, he's looking to do battle here tonight. He never strays away from a fight. Constantly asking management, who's next? Well, he has his answer tonight as he faces Vinny V. The bell sounds, and let's see what these guys have to offer. A quick slap to the chest, and oh my goodness, swinging him by the neck. That is something we don't see on a daily basis here in OTR. And then the continuous stomps after the fact. Oh my goodness, he just sprayed mist in his face. Following up with a punt kick. Kai Ironside just throwing himself all over the place to ensure that he can claim victory. This is somebody you don't want to mess with, man, I tell you. And it looks like Vinny got busted open on that turnbuckle. And Kai is not letting up. He's staying on the attack here. My goodness. I mean, what does Vinny have to do in order to get back into this match? Unless the sight of his own blood. Oh, and there he goes. He's ready to show off now. You don't want to give this man a chance to make a comeback here. But you also don't want to give Kai room to do something like that, just launching his body at his opponent. Oh my goodness, he just straight powerbombed him over the top rope, straight down to the floor. Kai is playing absolutely no games here tonight. The quick combinational strikes. And now jabbing the thumb into the neck. Kai is breaking down his opponent. I don't know if Vinny's able to recover at all. From the ground, deadlift. Fisherman's Buster there. Oh my goodness, we are seeing a dissection of a human body right now. This is insane. Vinny needs to recover. The count is at 7. Throws him against the steps there. Kai is down. The count could be at 8. But the ref brings him back in. Kai is starting his offense once again. Irish whip, no, pulls him back in. Couple of stomps there and stops him with a quick jump kick there. This is what Vinny needs to do in order to stay on top of this. Anything less than this, and Vinny could be in some serious trouble. Irish whips him into the corner. Vinny trying to regain some momentum here. He sets up middle of the rope, waiting for his opponent to come up, and dives off with a forearm shot. This could definitely be what Vinny needs. But no, not enough offense is given at this point. Kai back with the advantage. Those are some heavy shots thrown in the corner there. But now we see Vinny building up the head of steam here. A nice kick to the chest. Close for a cover, but that is definitely not enough. Knee strikes while he's on the ground. There's a fourth knee right there. Staying on top of Kai here. Drags him away from the ropes. Is he thinking for a cover? No. Then he's running around the ring, around the steps, just to throw him right back to the outside mat. Vinny really needs to pick up the pace. If he doesn't pick up the pace, this could be it. It can be all over right here. There goes those kicks in the corner. And showing off once again. Trying to play some mind games on Kai Ironside. Oh, and a stiff shot there. And it puts away Kai.
Here is your winner, the one, Vincent V.
Vinny finally able to get a win underneath his belt after a long time, but you could tell by his face that that was one hell of a battle. I don't think this is the last time we see these two face off against each other. I'm pretty sure we will see these two once again. That was a pretty close bout. But that match is over, ladies and gentlemen. We are moving on to our fourth match of the night. It is Triple T versus Matt Tyson. Earlier this week, Matt Tyson was asking management why he has yet been booked, that he's only sitting around in catering. And management told Matt he needs to call somebody out. If he wants to fight, it's that simple.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from California, weighing in at 230 pounds, Tommy Tom Tom.
And when Matt refused to call someone out, this man, Tommy Tom Tom, decided to take matters in his own hands, saying that he needed a warm-up and he will be the man to take on Matt Tyson. As soon as that decision was made, management said, "You got it, Triple T." And ladies and for the boys and girls in the back of the locker room there, it's that simple. You want a match, all you have to do is call somebody out. You call somebody out, you got yourself a match that week.
And his opponent from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 265 pounds, Matt Tyson.
And here he is, Matt Tyson, getting exactly what he asked for. He wanted a match, and here it is. He's getting it here tonight. Question is, will he be able to take on Triple T? Triple T is a tough competitor, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know who this man is a former OTR television champion. This man has battled some very, very tough battles. Bell sounds, and here we go. Let's see if Matt Tyson's up for this match. And coming right out of the gate with a bridge and a pinfall of 1. These two donning the street clothes of plaid. We will see what type of match these two put on tonight. Triple T slowly likes to break down his opponent before taking him out the rest of the way. Triple T with a couple stomps there. Point of the elbow to the forehead. Nothing fancy there, but it definitely does damage. And Tyson is currently down. Triple T trying to decide what he wants to do. Climbs up to the top rope. And then jumps down, deciding not to go for a high-risk maneuver. And instead, we see a technical armbar from Triple T. We haven't seen something like that from him yet. Simple count of 1. Well, I could say this. You can't take away anything from Matt Tyson. He is showing that he is resilient right now. Matt starting to fire back some offense here. Nothing fancy but a quick kick to the face. But Triple T didn't take too kindly to that. A dragon suplex to answer. A pump kick boot. Whoa! Didn't know the big man had that in him. Springboard forearm shot. And there goes some ground and pound. Now Matt's really starting to show off his skills here. there goes another springboard forearm shot there by Matt Tyson. These two competitors going back and forth. Matt seeming to have the power bomb into a knee. Matt seems to be turning up the offense now. Face to turnbuckle, and Matt is busted open. Oh, this time a flying kick. And those Tims busted open Tommy there. Oh, a spinning cutter. The exhaustion. You can see the ring rust from this man. Crawls to Tommy there, and he puts it away. Wow.
Here is your winner, Matt Tyson.
Hey, you can't take it away from him. Matt definitely put on a match. He gave it all he could, and he was able to come out victorious. Maybe this is a rivalry we need to see happen, because Triple T and Matt definitely shown that they had some animosity against each other toward the end of the match. But ladies and gentlemen, we're at a main event now where we have Jocelyn Hardcore, our OTR Women's Champion, versus the Queen of Colors, Paul X. As she dons the OTR Women's Championship belt.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, the Women's Champion, Hardcore. Ooh.
As she walks down that aisle, donning the OTR Women's Championship, Jocelyn has absolutely dominated the women's division with her power and her strength. Will she be able to do that again? Mind you, this is a non-title match, but a win here tonight for Jocelyn will definitely solidify that she is the #1 woman here in OTR. But this competitor is wily, and she is tough with her speed. Will Jocelyn be able to handle the Queen of Cutters?
And from New York, Paul Lex.
The Queen of Cutters is here in OTR. She is firing up the crowd with her entrance. She can be unpredictable at times. You don't know when she's going to hit you with a cutter. Or actually, she's going to hit you with a cutter. You should know that. She's going to hit you with a cutter. But you don't know where from, how quick, what position from. She is quick with it. We'll see what she's capable of tonight as she takes on the OTR Women's Champion. And a victory here will definitely give her a conversation on if she should go for the title herself. Currently, one half of the OTR Women's Tag Team Champions. And Jocelyn using her strength difference to just shrug Paul X off. Oh! and just showing the power, throwing her up against the ropes. And then a splash to the back. Jocelyn trying to put this away early. And Paul X says absolutely not. Kicks out. Got some more kicks there. This time, Paul X putting on some punishment. Slowly wearing her down. Jocelyn rolls out of the ring to get some space in between the two of them, but charging with a top rope. I don't even know what to call it. Let's just call it airtime. That woman got some springs in her shoes, that's for sure. Stomp to the arm. Oh, and we've seen this earlier tonight from Kai Ironside. It looks like she's taken a page from him. Thrusting her thumb into that collarbone area. And, oh, there goes one of those cutters I was talking about. You don't know when she's going to hit you with one, but she will hit you with one in some way, shape, or form. Dragging her away from the ropes. Is she going for a pinfall? No, she looks like she was setting up for something, and Jocelyn pops up quickly and hits her with a running neckbreaker instead. Gains some momentum back though. Irish whip to the corner, clothesline, back elbow, throws her to the floor and went for a double axe handle, but didn't get it all. And the ground and pound ensues though. Up on the shoulders again. Jocelyn definitely with the strength advantage in this match, but Paul X with the speed advantage. So which one will take place and overcome the other? Body splash. Went for a giant clothesline, but was cut off at the pass. Irish whip, but sent over the top rope. Paul X taking her time to recover, giving Jocelyn a chance to breathe. And then realizes that she does not want to do that, goes after Jocelyn right away. Oh, stomp to the sternum. And then raining down those shots from above. Oh, Irish whip into those steel gates. Jocelyn seems to have enough of the outside world. Went to bring Paul X back into the ring, but Paul X is fighting back. Charged after her and didn't know what to do there. Decided not enough time, goes back into the ring. But that gave Jocelyn a chance to hit her with that spin out powerbomb there. And a power slam right after that, goes for a quick cover. And this time a 2 count. Jocelyn trying to set up for something big. And there it is, a charging clothesline in the corner. Using her strength. Using her mass to create damage in the corner. And now working the leg. If she works the legs more, she takes away the speed of Paul X. So that's actually a very smart strategy there. Oh! A jumping forearm smash there. And a deep knee to the gut. Oh, and now the continuous stomps. Paul X not having any trouble against Jocelyn at the moment, but as I say that, Jocelyn fighting out of the corner, and another clothesline. Duck under, back body drop, spine to the pine. Paul X could be in trouble, goes for a cover, and kicks out at the count of 2. Oh, big power bomb. Gets her up into that suplex position. You know what's going to happen here? No, instead, Paul X fights out of that. Kick to the gut. J7 cutter. This could be it. And there you have it. That quick J7 cutter out of nowhere ends the match.
Here's your winner, Paul Lex.
Wow, what a match we had here tonight. What a card we had here tonight. And with that victory over the women's champion, will we see Paul X in the title picture at the next pay-per-view? What a match we saw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the card right there. We had Brian Owens defeat Vincent Michaels. Draquan defeat Eddie Orton. Vinny V finally gets his win and defeats Kai Ironside. Matt Tyson makes a debut and defeats Triple T. And the Queen of Cutters, Paul X, defeats the OTR Women's Champion, Jocelyn Hardcore. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week for yet another episode of OTR Championship Wrestling. As we like to say, no matter whether it's the wrestling show, the podcast, the TikTok streams, the Twitch streams, we will always like to tell you to be kind, stay positive, and always remember to keep on stargazing. Good night, everybody.